Are you ready for things to get better for you, especially financially? Good, because they are. There's a trip that you're going to be taking within 3 weeks to 3 months from when you're seeing this. This trip is going to be a wish fulfillment. You might be going just for R&R. You might be going because you wanted to get your creative juices flowing, like you wanted to just vibe out and just do your thing, and whatever it is your thing is, okay? You are going to get so much more than you bargained for, okay? There's going to be an opportunity where you might start a business, okay? The Queen of Swords is very forthright, take no poop, do no harm. You're very business savvy anyway. There's going to be some sort of opportunity, okay, that is going to come in that you didn't think was going to happen, but it is happening. There's going to be some opportunity for a collaboration. This is the second time I'm seeing the collaborator card, okay? And this is going to be slow and steady, but you have been working on this. It's going to help your mental health. You could be someone in the spiritual arts. You could be intuitive. You could be a tarot reader. You could be a spiritualist in some way. Whatever you do is very healing. You could be a healer. This is in many respects. You could be a medical malpractice lawyer. You could be whatever it is like you are a healer, and there's going to be something new that you're going to start. And you're going to talk about this on this trip, okay? And right now, especially if you are feeling very, very sad, if you are feeling there was a situation that was going to move positively and it's not, okay? You need to let that go. You need to let that go. That energy, it has to do with the person here. That is an energy. You're dealing with someone who is not connected to their heart space. You are in a receiving place, okay? It doesn't matter if you're looking at masculines or feminines on the cards. I'm reading energy, not gender, okay? There could be someone, you're dealing with someone who's very argumentative. They're very competitive, argumentative, and they don't function in the heart space initially. They're not like that. You need to let this go. Something about this person's energy is affecting your finances right now. And once you go on this trip, along with the Three of Wands, besides a trip, it's a new beginning. This is a chapter of new beginning. And if you notice here, of course, how could you notice? Because I didn't show it to you. It says adventure ahead. You're going to be collaborating with someone. You're going to start something new, like a new business in the location that you travel to for many of you. I love that. For some of you that work remote, you might still end up going to that place and doing this, okay? This is beautiful. And I feel like you are healing. Now, inside of you, this is the little bit of the triggering part that I'm like, I think a lot of my messages were triggering today. You could be feeling inside of you that you can't have your happily ever after. Maybe there are some love wounds and things that you are tending to today, okay? It's always good to work on that on a weekend, I guess, when you're not working, okay? And this is just like lack of energy and effort. Maybe you are you are learning to be more grateful in your life. And I think you're taking a step back and you're like, wow, I really have had a lot of grace for people that don't put any effort for me. And you might be feeling very, very upset about that. So you're just kind of like pushing the love thing. You're like, you know what? I'm not really interested in love at all. And I feel like if you are working through that, I think you're doing yourself a good job to do that, because this is going to help you. You're going to shift your circle. You're going to shift your tribe, okay? You're going to have connections with people that are in alignment with you, with what you're doing, okay? This is what I'm saying. You could have been dealing with a lot of insecurity as well in the past, but it's like now you're ready to push forward. You could have been dealing with someone who was kind of arrogant, very pushy, and it was just too burdensome for you. Yeah, it's nice. You're just realizing if someone is causing you a lot of a lot of stress, and they're not speaking up for 20 when I said that, they're causing you a lot of stress, this is not going to be for you. But you're learning to be in your receiving era, okay? You need to just move on from this thing that is depleting you and just let it be where it is, because there's this new opportunity that's coming and you're going to be very, very happy, full of financial bounty, busy. You're going to grow resilient as well. You just have to focus on your self-concept to know that you deserve this. But this is going to come in. I feel like whatever energy is going to collab with you, they're going to help you to feel confident. This feels like a new person.